Welcome back. We're so glad you did not go away and you're back with us. And we have our first official guest of the day, and that is Mr. R.G. Wolf from the Greater Cleveland Concert Band.
Right.
Okay.
Great.
I tried 4 times before we came on live and I didn't get it. And by the way, folks, this is live TV in case you all did not know, and we can be seen again at noon today. I cut some articles out of the paper for you, sir. Here are checks being presented to the high schools.
Yes.
Wonderful. And then we're not going to really talk about RG personally today, except that he's a senior Olympic decathlon champion. Great article, sir. Great article. I was really, really impressed. And now I know how you can play these instruments. So both of those copies are yours. I thought, well, I'll just bring those in case he has children, grandchildren, or anybody that would like to have an extra copy of what we did.
Right. I have 14 grandchildren, and I haven't filled them out all yet.
That's good. Well, there's one of them for you.
One more.
That's
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So tell me, what is the Greater Cleveland Concert Band?
Well, let me go back a little bit.
All right.
First, I want to introduce my friend here.
Yes.
This is Billy Baritone.
All right.
He's 166 years old.
Oh, wow.
He was born in Austria, and his father was Wilhelm Dyer. And this son of Wilhelm was an only child, doesn't speak English. He's been a member of our band. When we moved from Minnesota 16 years ago, I brought Billy with me, and he got sick. I think it was the change of climate.
Easily could be.
You know, we lived in the land of white ground for 6 months and then green ground for 6 months. Mm-hmm. And the change was too much. So he did not speak music well. Mm-hmm. And Dan Tummins, popular historian over in Etowah, gave him some medicine, cleaned him all out, and now he worked very good. See, but there's one problem lately. He hasn't had anyone playing him recently. Oh. So when we start up August 15th, I hope somebody in our audience who has played before will come and give Billy some tender, loving care, because he's a wonderful musician, plays just as well, sounds just as well as a new instrument.
Wow, I'm impressed.
That is incredible.
Now, August the 15th. We were
Monday.
talking calendars, so jot this down right now on yours.
That's a Monday night.
August the 15th, it's a Monday night. Now tell us what happens that night.
Well, we start at 7 o'clock, but newcomers and regular band members come a little early because they need to sign in and then pick up their music if they haven't brought it from home. And then we have a program sheet, kind of a lesson plan for the evening. They pick that up and look at the announcements, and then we get a newcomer seated in the section that they're playing with. Then the downbeat is at 7 o'clock.
And where does this all take place?
At the Cleveland High School.
Okay.
Now, there's only one way to get into that band room. You turn off Peerless Drive or Key Street onto Raider Drive.
All right.
Then at that road that goes along parallel with the stadium, you turn in there, go along that road with the stadium on the right, then turn left, and then the soccer field up high is on your right. Mm-hmm. Keep going on back, and the only entrance to the band room for our rehearsals is back around the corner, just behind the big blue band trailer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So that is the only door of access. And it would be good for newcomers to come at about 6:30 or 6:40. Then we'll get them all set up with a name tag and their music. And all players of any skill level are welcome. Now, I'll explain that a little bit.
Please do.
I'm not sure you'd want me to come back.
I'm thinking about coming on the
Because-
15th, but my skill level it's not there anymore.
Mine's
I may
great, yeah.
pass out. I
The
play the
embouchure's
flute.
gone.
Yeah, I play the flute, and after about 16 measures, I may be passed out from blowing in that horn.
It's there with you and everybody else. It just takes a few rehearsals to bring it out.
Okay?
Well, what we tell the newcomers, and we've had them from age, I think we had a couple boys from Dayton come over with their band instructor, and I think they were 12 years old. And the oldest, Jack Mitchell, is in his mid 86 or something like
Jack's
that.
a dear friend of mine, plays the drums in the praise band that I am with at Broad Street. Yes,
And then,
great guy.
And then we have all ages, sizes, and shapes, and attitudes in between those two.
Gotcha.
So everybody is welcome. There are no auditions. Well, there are some prerequisites. If they walk in the door, we figure their heartbeat is okay.
Okay, that's very good.
The most important thing besides that is they should have a good mental attitude to come and have fun, because we are fun.
That's good.
With a
because
capital
musicians
F.
are fun.
Yeah, I think musicians are fun too.
Yes. Then the other essential is it helps a lot if they can at times count to 2, other times count to 3, and other times count to 4. Very seldom will they have to count up to 6. But
And I hate those 5-beat measures.
Yes, I do too.
My foot does not want to go with the 5-beat measures too often, but yes, as long as I can get this foot going, I'm okay.
Well, it's okay to tap your foot if the audience doesn't see it at a concert.
There you go.
But you can, is your big toe active?
My big toe is very active,
Okay,
yes.
either big toe, you can do it with your big toe.
And sometimes I've been known to do a little finger runs, if I'm not playing at that time. If I'm tacketing, then I can do little finger runs. And but I really am interested in this, RG. But like I say, I'm gonna have to get my flute out and first of all polish it, because it probably looks really, really bad. I have a silver flute, solid silver flute, so it probably looks really, really bad. But honestly, I have not played that horn, maybe sitting around at the piano bench, maybe just, a little bit here and there, but phew, it's
We have adults come who have not played since junior high.
okay.
And some people that we invite say, well, I would just love to do that. It sounds like so much fun. But I gave my clarinet to my
Okay, and that is
grandkids
a
and so
problem.
forth.
Right.
I have, through the years, personally collected over 55 band instruments.
Wow.
Wow.
And that started in Minnesota back in 1983 when I was the founder of the Hopkins West Wind Concert Band, which is still going with 80 members at rehearsals and concerts. So all of those instruments followed me down here, and if somebody doesn't have an instrument and they think they're getting out of it with that excuse, it doesn't work.
Right.
Because I loan them the instrument without any cost as long as they play in the band. And if they go buy another instrument, upgrade, why then they have to give it back to me and I pass it on to somebody else. See?
That's great.
Can you talk to us a little bit about your repertoire, the kinds of tunes that you play?
Well, we rehearse marches, overtures, pop tunes, some jazz pieces. Now, out of our group of players, we have several small ensembles.
Okay.
The biggest of which is the stage band, the jazz band. And they perform some gigs on their own. And then there's a trio that came out of our band, and they perform around different places. And we've performed at the mayor's luncheon one time. So we're available to perform either as the whole concert band or these ensembles at any venue that is sized so we can fit in and
Right.
and
Now,
work it.
when you say fit in, how many, right now, how many, or when you ended the season, how many band members did you have?
We have an average through the years, about 40 at rehearsals. And then we'll put from 55 to 60 on stage at a concert.
Okay, and that's great. And that is important, folks, because on stage, you have to have room to utilize this group. But now we've had them at Evening Shade
Yes.
Yeah,
and
twice.
the bandstand at Johnston Park. So, you know, just be sure that you have room for these people. But if you do need them, RG can whittle down and get you whatever size group you do need,
Right.
which is good. And they are officially the Cleveland Band, as ordained by my dear friend, Mayor Tom Rowland. And so
The official band of the
the-
city of Cleveland.
the official band.
The official concert band of the city.
Yes.
official concert band. See, I have trouble with all these words, but the official concert band of the city of Cleveland. So that's great.
Well, tell us how we can get in touch with you as well, if we
Well,
need to, you know, to...
Okay, I started this April 3rd, 2006.
Okay.
And since that time, we have had over 300 students and adults come and play with us at least once. Of course, college students are only around in the summer, so and we don't play a lot in the summer. We usually take that off, but we'll start again August 15th, and that's a date. Mark it down. And
Put that on the calendar.
we
Put
have
that on the
had,
calendar.
since the founding, we have had 195 rehearsals.
Wow.
Wow.
And we rehearse an hour and a half, starting at 7 to 8:30. And there's a little story about how this got started. When I moved down here 16 years ago from Minnesota, I went down to Chattanooga, and I played Monday morning in an orchestra, Monday night in a Scenic City concert band, Tuesday night in the orchestra at UTC, and then Thursday night at the Mid-South Band in Fort Oglethorpe. Off and on. Not all the time, steady with those. Well, after about 10 years, I got smart. Why am I driving clear down there several
Absolutely.
times a
Absolutely.
week, coming home late at night, dead tired? Why don't I start a band in Cleveland like I did in Hopkins, Minnesota? So in March, the month before, I got some notices ready and wrote some articles for the paper, and I had 34 show up at the first
Wow, that's
rehearsal.
That's
great.
impressive, that is.
Uh-huh.
Now in Minnesota, the first rehearsal only had 13 in January. But in May, the following May, at our first concert, I had 76 on stage.
Wow.
Now, we're still working on trying to get up to a size of 80. We'll make it sometime. We're a little slow on that, but it's going to happen.
It will happen.
And
Haven't you found Cleveland to be a very musical city, though?
there is so much talent here.
Yes.
But the other thing, there's so many things going on.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're
And
competing
want
for
to,
people's time.
we want to have more concerts during the year because our attendance increases a few weeks prior to concerts.
Yes. Nobody wants to do a solo not listed in the program. Yes, I understand.
Oh, on that point, sometimes we get a timid soul coming in because they haven't played for so many years and so forth. So they say, well, I don't know whether we can play that kind of music. So we tell them, you pick out one or two notes that you know. And you count this counting talent
we're back to the- yes.
that's necessary. You do your counting, and when you come to that note, play it. And then wait until you come to that note again or another note and play it. Okay, you're in. You're one of the
I'm going to be
game.
able to do this, RG. I'm going to
I
be
think
able
you
to.
can do it, Nancy.
You've made a contribution. You're one of our band family, and that's all we require because there are no auditions. It's open to anyone who wants to come and play and have fun playing the horn.
That is wonderful. RG, we're
It
going to
is
have to go to
wonderful.
commercial here in just a minute, but tell everybody how they get in touch with you.
Yes.
So that they can, if they have any other questions, or all you have to do is show up at the band room at Cleveland High School on August the 15th. If you're new, at 6:30, so you can get registered and meet everybody and know what's going on. Or if you're an old standard and maybe you didn't play last year, but you want to come back, 7 o'clock, August the 15th. But if they have questions.
My phone number is area 423, of course, 614-0060. I always ask for zeros in my phone number through the years so I can remember.
Good move, good move. It is so great to see RG this morning, and we have talked a couple of times about the band being, and Nancy and I both, with the chamber, we try to get as many of our people involved in
Yes.
things, and hopefully we can get the Greater Cleveland Concert Band involved in some more things in the community. 614-0060. If you need a band or a combo of any kind, call RG and let's see what we can work out for you. And
Or an instrument.
or an instrument. And
Yes.
August the 15th, Cleveland High School Band Room, 6:30 if you're new, 7 o'clock. If you have been with them before, don't forget, it's time to start the band again. And I'm looking at the clock, and it's 7:02. And so we need to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away. We'll bring our next guest on. Thank you so
Okay.
much. That
Oh,
was so
hold on.
good.
I'm Kathy Guy with Landmark Insurance Brokerage. Call us today for all your personal insurance needs. With 28 years in the insurance business, I have the solutions and pricing you are looking for. At Landmark Insurance Brokerage, we've got you covered.
Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland, is your #1 Dodge Chrysler and Jeep dealer in this area. Stop by and see the brand new 2011 Chrysler 200. The 200 is essentially a new nameplate with a significant facelift to the outgoing 2010 Chrysler Sebring. A beautiful vehicle at an unbeatable price. And while you're there, check out the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee and the newly designed Dodge Durango. Redesigned, revamped, and reinvigorated. Yes, the Dodge Durango is back, bigger and better than ever. Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep offers a complete parts and service department with qualified service technicians to fix and repair your vehicle. So for your next brand new or pre-owned vehicle, make it Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland.
I'm Dr. James Markham, host of the television program Heart of Health, seen right here on WTNB television. Thursday at 7 o'clock, Friday at 8 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m.
Volunteer Ridipest LLC has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Their qualified, experienced technicians are trained in all the latest techniques to keep your home pest-free. Volunteer Ridipest LLC offers Mosquito Guard, which keeps mosquitoes out of your yard and out of your life. Their monthly and quarterly treatments are backed by their 100% money-back guarantee. For all your pest removal needs, call Volunteer Ridipest LLC today at 423-472-7736.
How would you like to look and feel better? If so, then visit the Ford Center for Anti-Aging, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest. Dr. Ford has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding area since 1984. He is a licensed physician with the Board of Anti-Aging Medicine, offering affordable Botox injections. Botox is a medication that is used to treat dynamic wrinkles such as crow's feet, forehead lines, and frown lines. In addition to Botox therapy, rejuvenate and smooth wrinkled skin with a Skitten Micro Laser Peel. The micro laser peel treats skin conditions associated with aging and active lifestyles. If you're looking for safe and affordable anti-aging treatment, call the Ford Center for Anti-Aging at 423-614-0535, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest.
Good morning. We're glad to have you back with us. We're going to take just a quick minute and look at our weather, which I'm quite sure is hot. Oh, golly, yes. 95, 94. Ooh, Saturday. Am I reading that right, Nancy?
Yes, 88 degrees.
88. But the lows are still not really, really low. But we do have a chance of rain today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Yay, rah. Well, we may have to get coats out for 88. Isn't that something? 7:06, we're glad you're back with us. And this gentleman sitting up here with us, this nice looking gentleman, is Joshua Morrison. And Josh is with, he is Rely Local. And cute logo. If I held it up, you wouldn't be able to see it, but really cute logo, and anytime anybody is promoting local, I'm all for them. So, Josh, tell us about Rely Local.
Good morning, Nancy. Rely Local is, at its backbone, an online directory service that we extend to local businesses here in town. We're locally owned and operated, and we only feature locally owned and operated businesses. We cover the Cleveland area. We extend down into Ottawa and at Collegedale and a little into the Polk County area, but mainly Cleveland-Bradley County is our focus. So if they are a locally owned business, we want to help them out.
And I think that's marvelous, because I am a locally owned business, and I'm one of those people that shops Cleveland and only goes out of town to shop if it's absolutely, totally necessary to do so. And I don't find it to be necessary to do so very often. So, some of the benefits of Rely Local.
Well, like I mentioned, Rely Local is a web-based company, and gone are the days when you have to, as a company, have a big lumbering website built, and then you have to worry about whether or not you're getting coverage on social media, and then you have to worry about whether or not you're getting coupons out there on the web, and whether or not you can still afford to do traditional media like mailers and radio ads and things like that. What we're trying to do as Rely Local is put that into one package that each business owner can cater to exactly what they need, and they can take advantage of coupons if they need to. We do those online. They can print, the consumer can print them right off of their computer. We have other features such as co-op marketing that businesses can go into together if they want to with other businesses. Makes it a lot more attainable. We do that through billboards, radio advertising, etc. And we also have a strong emphasis on a community campaign, where, meaning every time that the community does something, Rely Local wants to try to get out there in front of them and point back to our great businesses here in town, because that's what drives our economy. Right. That's what puts people to work. The small business is the largest employer in the nation, of course, but here in Bradley County we have some great industries coming into town, but we don't need to forget about the small business, because they employ the most people and they do the most good, I believe.
You're right, Josh, and I'm so glad you said that, because oftentimes we get overwhelmed.
Right.
And Nancy and I both have, Vocker we are so familiar with, and Amazon and Whirlpool Smooth and everything. Those are big folks, and don't ever think they're not, because those are people that are bringing a lot of jobs into Cleveland-Bradley County. But we also need to maintain those that have been in the community and those that are just starting up. And Josh is basically new.
Yep. Rely Local's been around for 3 or 4 years. It is a national company. I own the Cleveland franchise here. We're in over 500 cities nationwide, so we have a large web presence. Whereas when we put a company online through our website, they're going to get some attention. There's other companies that are around other cities around the nation that are doing the same thing for their own local communities. To be a franchise of Rely Local, you have to focus on your own community first. As an owner, I can't focus on Dalton or Chattanooga or anything like that. They want me to focus on Cleveland, and I really like that aspect of the company.
It's amazing. And I don't know that any of us sitting up here know exactly how many small businesses are in Nancy may have a guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure this morning. We do have those statistics
Right,
available.
right. But it's amazing how many
is.
small businesses, a lot of little cottage industries
Right.
we have. I know several years ago, Flavis and I sold Case and Art, started out as a cottage industry, and of course that then built up to a major manufacturer. But there's a lot of that in Cleveland that people don't know about.
Right.
And we want people to rely local.
Right.
Yes.
So what do we need to do, Josh, to rely local?
Well, there are some great movements in town. The Chamber has a very good focus on local businesses. That's great. We have tools through ours that people can look at anytime, and their website is relylocal.com. You can go on there and see some of the businesses we have as members. You can see what they have as deals. There's a lot of coupons they can print off of there, and we have a new feature that we just launched this month. We're going to talk a lot more about that at the Family Expo coming up at 5 Points this month.
Oh, okay.
And that is Rely Local's Rewards Card. And what this is, it's basically a type of discount card that, again, each business with us can use if they'd like to, and if they don't want to, that's fine, but they can put any kind of reward on there. The general consumer can check the website because they change from time to time. There are many on there that are like 10% off. Just show the card and you automatically save 10%.
Regardless of the business?
Regardless. Each business that has the reward on there, you can find that out. And then there's some businesses, for instance, our friends at the Jumpin' Junction. This month only, they're running a 50% off a birthday party, which is a $142 savings. So
Amazing.
there's some really powerful ones on there, and there's some small ones which you can use every day and save a lot of money just time to time. But what we're going to be doing with this is letting the schools and nonprofits sell it. That way they can keep their fundraising dollars intact. They'll be our sell point to get in the community, and then just the consumer can use it anytime they want to and hopefully save a ton of money by supporting a Cleveland-owned business.
I think Josh has been helpful to me in that the Red Ribbon is going to be moving pretty soon, next month, over next to Catch Restaurant on Inman Street, across from the museum. So Josh happened to know that, and he happened to also know someone else that had a small business that was looking for a new location. So they called me yesterday. So see, that networking has helped,
Yes.
and it's wonderful. That's one of the benefits of the chamber.
Absolutely.
Is the networking. One of the benefits of Rely Local is networking. And anybody in business knows that networking is a number one priority. And you have people like me who are not real computer literate, as Josh knows. He came over to help me set up a Facebook page. I think I'm more of a vocal networker than Facebook and all of that. But you do have a Facebook page.
Yeah, we have Facebook as Rely Local, and on our Facebook, we have Twitter also. On our social media sites, all we do is talk about our members, and again, it's just one more extension that our business members can use to their benefit. When they've got a sale or a promotion or an open house or things like that, we want them to get the word out, get it out through the chamber, get it out through every media they can, but feel free that the members can feel free to use our Facebook and our Twitter and just get the word out there.
It's a very interesting concept. It really, really is. I've been very interested in several programs that promote local. I mean, I know Main Street Cleveland promotes local
yes.
tremendously. Then there was a 350 program that has been initiated across the country. We haven't done it here yet, but each month you shop locally 3 times and spend $50 each of those 3 times, and the income and that brings back, and the tax base for Cleveland Bradley County that it brings back. So there's a lot of benefits, folks, to shopping local. And I know that Chattanooga is just down the road. I know that. But, you know, the benefits of shopping local are amazing. I mean, it's just people don't seem to understand the benefits of shopping local. First of all, you keep our local businesses going, and secondly,
Keep our local tax dollars down.
That's exactly right. You keep the tax dollars local. So, Josh, what else do we need to know about Rely Local?
Well, just as a consumer, it's an excellent place to find out about our local businesses, a place to find ways to save money when you're shopping through coupons and through a rewards card. a place to find out about different promotions that the businesses are doing that you'll definitely want to know about. And again, save some money, shop local. The website again is RelyLocal.com, and we have our Facebook page. I would like for people to check those out. Maybe friend us on Facebook, because that way they'll definitely hear about some of our deals and some of our promotions going on.
And how is it that you sign up to be a part of this?
As a member, you can just give us a call. Our contact information is on the website. So as any business member that's interested in becoming a part of that, feel free to send us an email or give us a call. We'll explain all the details on how to become a business member and all the benefits.
Okay.
And then the phone number, 310-8549, 310-8549. And if you have any questions, call Josh and ask him about it. Josh is a very personable guy, easy to talk to, explains it so that you understand it, that you will not have a question when you leave talking with Josh. There will be no doubt in your mind about what it is that Josh is talking about. And that's one of the things I found so refreshing about Josh. Not that there's a bunch of shysters around or anything like that, but it's just that Josh is easy to talk to and knows his product, and glad to talk to you about his product. Yes. Any last minute little thing we need to know, Josh, about Rely Local?
The only thing I would say is just keep your eye out for the rewards card. Again, if you find one of these around town, you will be helping out one of the local schools or churches with the mission trip or the band programs, and we're in contact with a few of those right now, and we'll be displaying those as we get closer to the Family Expo.
Great. And when is the Family Expo? Because you're going to be there.
April the 27th, I believe.
April the 27th?
I mean, so August the 27th.
I was going to say, August 27th, and that's at the museum.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you have any questions, and if you would just want to see Josh personally and talk to him, the Family Expo, August 27th at the Museum Center at 5 Points, and you go by and see him there and talk to you about Rely Local.
Sounds good.
Great.
Josh, thank you so much.
Yes,
I really
thank you very
appreciate
much.
you being on.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Folks, we're going to take another real quick commercial break. It's 7:17. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Volunteer Ridipest LLC has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Their qualified, experienced technicians are trained in all the latest techniques to keep your home pest-free. Volunteer Ridipest LLC offers Mosquito Guard, which keeps mosquitoes out of your yard and out of your life. Their monthly and quarterly treatments are backed by their 100% money-back guarantee. For all your pest removal needs, call Volunteer Ridipest LLC today at 423-472-7736.
Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland, is your #1 Dodge Chrysler and Jeep dealer in this area. Stop by and see the brand new 2011 Chrysler 200. The 200 is essentially a new nameplate with a significant facelift to the outgoing 2010 Chrysler Sebring. A beautiful vehicle at an unbeatable price. And while you're there, check out the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee and the newly designed Dodge Durango. Redesigned, revamped, and reinvigorated. Yes, the Dodge Durango is back, bigger and better than ever. Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep offers a complete parts and service department with qualified service technicians to fix and repair your vehicle. So for your next brand new or pre-owned vehicle, make it Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland.
How would you like to look and feel better? If so, then visit the Ford Center for Anti-Aging, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest. Dr. Ford has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding area since 1984. He is a licensed physician with the Board of Anti-Aging Medicine, offering affordable Botox injections. Botox is a medication that is used to treat dynamic wrinkles such as crow's feet, forehead lines, and frown lines. In addition to Botox therapy, rejuvenate and smooth wrinkled skin with a Skin Micro Laser Peel. The Micro Laser Peel treats skin conditions associated with aging and active lifestyles. If you're looking for safe and affordable anti-aging treatment, call the Ford Center for Anti-Aging at 423-614-0535, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest.
I'm Dr. James Markham, host of the television program Heart of Health, seen right here on WTNB television, Thursday at 7 o'clock, Friday at 8 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m.
I'm Wes Robbins with Landmark Insurance Brokerage. When it comes to employee benefits, we've got you covered. Call me today for the best service and best solutions to your group health and employee benefits needs. At Landmark Insurance Brokerage, we've got you covered.
And we are back. And you know how we know we're back? We have the voice from the hills that says the mics are up. So we know that we are back. Again, folks, this is live TV. We want to thank our two guests today. R.G. Wolf from the, I won't get this right,
Greater Cleveland Concert Band.
See, thank you. That's one reason. I told you, she's the word gal right here. And then Josh Morrison, who came here with Rely Local, which is his new business and a very exciting business, an exciting young man.
Yes, very exciting.
He's very enthused about it. And here again, my sign says Nancy. Byron will not be with us today. He called in puny. But last week he referred to me as Dan and then Kathy once. Where the Kathy came from, I don't know. So I made a sign today so Byron would know that I am Nancy, and then he didn't come in.
And so am I.
And you are too. We have Nancy, two redheads, so don't mess with us, okay? This green thing in my lap is my shopping bag from the 5 Points Market. Today's the farmer's market at 5 Points. And so go down there. I got great peaches there 2 weeks ago, and I'm not a peach eater, but my husband said they were the best peaches he'd had all year. Tomatoes, cantaloupes,
I've had the
corn.
best tomatoes, red potatoes,
Oh.
squash, zucchini. They've had eggplant, all shapes and sizes. Who knew?
Absolutely.
Bell pepper. I've had tremendous product.
And it's a wonderful event, plus the fact that it's amazing who all you see down there.
That's right. Yeah.
And then Kyle's there with his Kona ice
Kona
truck.
ice, yep.
So even though it's 100 degrees this afternoon, you can get you a Kona ice,
Kona ice.
and everything will be fine. And he promised me he was going to have sugar-free.
Yes, he promised me the same
Okay,
thing.
so hopefully this afternoon, go by the Kona ice truck, get you a nice little icy,
Mm-hmm.
walk around and see all of the vendors. And here again, that's the support local.
Mm-hmm.
Support our
Absolutely.
local farmers, not only produce, but I was trying
Small
to
business.
think.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kyle, and we've had live music down there.
Yes.
The Greater Cleveland Concert Band had a small group down the first week, I believe it was.
Right.
And so, yeah, there have been some local musicians as well.
And beef jerky,
Yes.
some seasoning,
Mm-hmm.
seems like
Um,
maybe some,
somebody makes bread.
bread.
Oh, I can't remember.
But it's not just fresh vegetables, but the fresh vegetables
Flowers.
are flowers,
Fresh
beautiful flowers.
And Naomi sells dresses and adult bibs and
Yes.
children's bibs and things like that.
Yes,
So
cute things.
Yes,
So
very
it's
cute.
not just food, but it is the farmer's market at 5 Points, and it's right across the street from the museum, behind the strip of buildings there that the Red Ribbon's going to be moving into. But we do have another event tomorrow that I want you all to know about,
Yes.
because it is tomorrow, and you need to know about this and get signed up. And I'm going to let Nancy take it from here and tell us about it.
Well, we're really excited. The Cleveland Media Association is offering 2 practical how-to sessions to help small business owners, and we've been talking about small business this morning,
Absolutely.
with their communications efforts and to enhance the skills that perhaps local practitioners have, and maybe they've just lost their edge on how to write a good press release. And these are going to be offered tomorrow from 11:45 to 1:30 at the Cleveland Bradley County Public Library. And these 2 sessions are titled Think Like a Journalist and Tweet Your Way to Being Liked.
Tweet your way to being liked.
Exactly.
That's cute.
Yes. And we have 2 practitioners, Heidi Tompkins and Ryan Faracelli. They are both in the public relations department at Life Care.
Oh,
very,
okay.
very exceptionally talented young people. And the Think Like a Journalist is going to help business owners create their own press releases so they can get noticed by the media. Most of the time, small businesses don't have huge marketing budgets.
Absolutely.
And they oftentimes don't have the skills to get their way out, their name out there and get it in the papers. So people will know how to learn how to use a press release to share their news, talk about their products and services. And Heidi's going to talk about what constitutes a press release, how to understand the audience that you're writing for, headline basics, those are important, and how to structure a press release, and even some writing tips for making a positive impression. An inexpensive way to get all of that information packed into a small period of time. And then Ryan is going to talk about the basics of social media and how small businesses can use it to increase their internet footprint. So something that would be important for you, Nancy. And he's going to help guide them in creating and utilizing Twitter and Facebook accounts and the essential strategies for making them work well. So again, it's tomorrow at the Cleveland Public Library. For CMA members, it's $10 just to cover the cost of lunch. For non-members, it's $20. Where can you go and get 2 sessions for $10?
Absolutely.
But the $20 will cover their lunch and the fee.
11:45.
11:45 to 1:30. We had to extend it just a little bit.
Because that's a lot of information you're going to
It is.
stick into that little period of time.
It's kind of a lunch and learn. Most of the time, even small business owners can stretch a little bit at lunchtime to be away from the office. It's very difficult for small business people to get away from their businesses to learn these kinds of things. So this is a nice way to package it all with 2 wonderful professionals and do some networking. We talked about networking earlier.
Right.
Great way to get connected with some media people. These are communications professionals from credit unions, the United Way, from Life Care, from me at the Chamber, actually local media people as well, the police department, communications professionals, people that get together. And so it's a great way to network with some new folks as well.
Okay, now I'm one of those old timers that I will bring a pad and a pencil.
Right.
All right, and the press releases, I understand how I'm supposed. What would I need to do to Twitter?
Actually, we're going to show you. It's going to be demonstration tomorrow. You really don't have to bring your laptop.
Oh, good.
So we'll be able to just do a demonstration. We're actually going to set up an account for the Cleveland Media Association. Ours needs to be updated, so we're going to set those up, show you how to do
How
it
neat.
live and in person. Ryan's actually going to do that on site tomorrow.
Okay, now if I want to come, how soon? When do you need to know?
We
Because
really
you're doing
need,
lunch.
yes, we really need to know, if possible, by noon today.
All right, noon today.
Yes, and you need to email Cleveland Media Association at yahoo.com.
Cleveland Media Association, all big
All
words.
one word.
No, but it's no abbreviation.
No abbreviation.
Cleveland Media Association
At
at yahoo.com.
And if you can't remember that, call me at the Chamber of
Yeah,
Commerce.
472-6587. I have that number memorized.
Very good.
472-6587.
Correct.
This has been a very informative day.
Yes, it
I
has.
am hoping, I'm going to go look at my calendar. I'm actually off tomorrow. That would be something very, very good. Now, at the library, you come in the back door, the front door.
Come in the
which-
front door, and it's in the community room.
Okay, and if
Very
you don't
nice
know where that
facility.
is, there are plenty of people at the
Yes.
library that will help
Absolutely.
you find this. But you need to let them know by noon today because they need to plan lunch.
Yes.
And
That's the-
so,
yeah.
so be sure that Cleveland Media Association at yahoo.com
Right.
or call Nancy at the Chamber, 472-6587. Folks, I just got a signal from Joe that we just had about a minute left. So exactly, he holds up one finger and we have a minute left. Thank you all for joining us today. Nancy,
Yes.
thank you for being with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm just thrilled that you're here.
It was an early morning experience.
It was an early morning experience. 5 o'clock comes early, and coming in this morning, basically the only thing I saw was a mother raccoon and her 3 little babies going across Eureka Road. So
I had a bunny.
you had a bunny. Okay, so it's a very exciting time at that hour of the morning. But thank you so much.
You're
And
very
folks,
welcome.
thank you all so much for watching us.
Yes.
Dan will be back tomorrow, I hope. I said that last week and he was on vacation, but hopefully Dan will be back tomorrow with his guest, and I will be back next Thursday. So be sure you tune us in every day, 6:30 to 7:30, live TV with all kinds of local information. And remember, shop and buy local. Thank you all so much.
Have a great day.